Alrighty, everybody, so look at my gem count. Okay, I am broke. I went from 1 billion, maybe even more, maybe around 2 billion from the last update that we had to 30 million gems. You're probably wondering, Vapor, what the heck happened? I thought you were rich. I thought you were a partner. That means you are unlimitedly given gems. No, I'm broke, dude. I'm broke. And because I'm broke, we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out how to take advantage of this brand new update. Essentially, what in the world are you going to do? Is it smart to make a Titanic? Is it smart to combine every single pet on here to basically become the richest person by having Titanic turkey? Well, let's go ahead and figure this out together because I want to be able to utilize absolutely everything to basically take advantage of this and become a billionaire in this video. So, you guys already know how to break this as soon as possible. There is a cap on this. Obviously, we spoke about that in my last video, so hopefully you guys upgrade this to essentially break this a lot more quicker. But let's go ahead and take a visit real quick to the upgrade section here, which is important. Like I said a bajillion times, we have an option. We can choose to upgrade our huge thingy if I decide to go over there in AFK, or I can go ahead and upgrade my boss chest thing to essentially break a lot more quicker. I'm also going to upgrade this section here because Tim essentially told me the more that you upgrade this, the less amount of pets that you need to basically combine in order to make the next section. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm also gonna upgrade this because I want to get a 3% for whatever reason, I do not know, but I want to go ahead and upgrade this to basically break this a lot more faster. So instead of that 36 point whatever we had, now we're at 39. We'll round it off and just say 39,000, even though it does say 39.4k. We're gonna go ahead and let this continuously break, and it doesn't matter if I have my UFO all using whatever it does, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. While we're here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and combine some pets real quick. I can choose to actually save some of these to not upgrade into the pumpkin spice cat because I don't need that right now. I need a few more in order to actually upgrade this to create a scarecrow dog, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But how in the world do I increase my luck for this? Well, let's go ahead and figure this out. I did have to spend some gems in order to do this because it does help out greatly, is the glitched drive. Now, whether or not you're going to be able to find these in the trade hub or not is going to be beyond me. Again, I don't know how hard it is to find these, but you can get them in the glitched gift bags, though they are extremely expensive and it only has a chance to come out. It's not guaranteed. So we're going to go ahead and equip that real quick, and it only lasts 5 minutes, by the way. So be careful when you try to invest in this because it's only going to last you 5 minutes, and that's even if you get the little corn on the cob kib. And if you're curious as to why I'm actually deciding to sell that basically everything that I'm getting right now, this is the moment to basically sell everything that is in this update the very first few hours before everything goes down in value. Granted, a lot of these things are gonna go against a Titanic, meaning that the value of it shouldn't go down too much, but progressively as the week goes by, they will go down. So of course, I'm gonna take my chances and sell absolutely everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and progressively and passively wait for everything to go down, then invest in different things. Of course, you know, I am still going to upgrade my maple leaf section on important things, and I'm going to continuously sell until it's time for me to try and craft a Titanic from this. Yes, it's probably going to take those 2 weeks in order to actually do all of this, but we have 2 weeks to make as much gems as possible. And yes, you can make billions from this update if you do everything correctly. So on Discord, there is an application, and Big Games, I believe, uses this, and we have this on our Discord server too, which is an application that you can use to basically look up the egg and the pet. So from what it says on here, the corn cat is at a 0.0003% chance. So it's extremely important that you utilize absolutely every single thing that will boost your luck. Remember, this is a stat pet. So if you have any game passes that are going to help, use it. And everything else that gives you luck, use it. It's going to help you out greatly in this. To be quite honest, this is a pet that I would actually put in Is This Rare Pet Rarer Than a Huge video series that I have on my channel that you guys can check out if you're curious on to know what in the world is rare inside of Pet Simulator 99 that nobody tends to talk about. But this egg actually gives you that percentage chance, and oh my gosh, that chance is crazy. Okay, so it looks like the glitch drive is officially used out, so I have the option of either, you know, basically using these continuously or doing something else. So right now there is a different part of the application that I'm using right now to basically see how much these are being sold for. So on the wrap itself, it tells me on here that it is basically 3 million gems per corn cat. Of course, there are different variations like the regular, the golden, and the rainbow. There is no wrap for a rainbow one, but there are 291 shiny rainbows, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I'm pretty sure at some point, if there's collectors out there in some part of Pet Simulator 99 that might be collecting those might be valuable, but right now the normal corn cats are being sold for at least 3 million gems. I mean, I was hatching and then all of a sudden I realized that I stopped hatching acorns or whatever because my pets thought it was a good idea to just stare at me from a distance. Bro, first my pets were like literally my anteaters were like messing around with acorns. Now my pets over here are like, I don't want to work anymore. Well, you guys are gonna have to do something because I stopped hatching. What kind of baloney is this? Righty, so it looks like I have officially gotten 10 little corn on the cob kibs. Technically 11, but 10 that we can go ahead and utilize right over here at the little machine. Now, let's go ahead and make a scarecrow dog. And there he is. Why is it a baby? It's a baby. Wait, it's getting bigger. There he is. He's born. He's a baby. Yay. Dude, all you need to do is get 10 little corn on the cob cats and make it huge. Okay, so I'm kind of curious because these are only being sold for 3 million gems, right? And this is just going off of that little egg that we saw on the application, right? So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is go to the trade plaza. I want to physically see how much they're being sold for. You know, obviously 3 times 10 is like 30 million gems, so that means that this is a lot more cheaper, correct? I don't know if people are actually selling these right now, I'll be completely honest, but what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and put this up for sale because I want to go ahead and make some gems real quick. So I wonder if somebody will buy it for 170 million gems, just out of sheer curiosity. Me and my baby puppy and his baby little curl, we're gonna go ahead and find out the hard way. Ooh, I am gonna buy these though because I want to go ahead and try to upgrade my stuff. Dude, I'm working on a tight budget right now. It's not even funny. Okay, go, open, because I gotta upgrade some stuff. I need to upgrade things really bad. Oh my gosh. There we go. He just realized this person is selling and they bought a pumpkin spice cat for 3 million gems. So I am gonna go ahead and go back to the pet value section on that little thing that I spoke about, and I'm gonna look this up because I had no idea. So spice cat, just a regular pumpkin spice cat, because I have 58 of these. Okay, so it says that the regular one is being sold for around 2,400,000 or so. Obviously, this person just bought it for 3 million. So I'm gonna have to go back to that little machine and I'm physically gonna have to figure out what the heck that is used for because I didn't pay attention to absolutely any of that. So now that I am officially back, I realized that you can use the pumpkin spice cats in order to make the corn cats. So yes, this is also really important as well, just because of the fact that you do need this. All right, so it looks like I can't make the other ones obviously, but you can craft a rainbow shiny one apparently, which I didn't even know. This is why you guys pay attention and read. This is why you guys read. Don't be me. So technically, all you need is a bunch of those in order to basically do all this. Yo, dude, you could become super rich by just basically getting a ton of these, because at least with the pumpkin spiced cat, that one is 0.003% instead of the corn cat being the 0.0000 whatever the percentage rate is. This one is a little bit more realistic than this little guy right there. Obviously, I had 58 of them or 56 and I was able to get them. So essentially, you could just farm a ton of these, craft it into these, then craft those into a huge and sell the huge and turn around and do something with those gems. I need to speed this up. I am making these super ultra enchanted whatevers and I'm gonna go ahead and put them back on because they need to become become super ultra awesome, okay? So they gotta be upgraded, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this section here. Look at the percentage rate, yes! I stepped away for about 10 minutes or so, give or take, and now I have enough corn cats in order to make a second scarecrow dog, which honestly is amazing that I'm looking at it. And then I can create another 2 pumpkin cats. But before I do this, I'm actually gonna... What the heck is my speech impediment, dude? I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the pet savings because I am going to need that at the very end of the day, and I'm going to ignore the gold, the rainbow, and the shiny ones for right now because I don't need those. So we're gonna go back to the machine and see how many of these we're able to utilize while we're here. Ew! Actually, I don't know how many it actually reduced, but let's see. All right, so I made our second scarecrow, and I only need 3 more in order to basically get more of these. Holy cow. Okay, so this is probably the time to actually go out and sell these because I didn't know that these were that common to basically create. These are really, really common now that I'm looking at it. And this is just getting it through like this little area right here. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna sell these for really cheap, meaning that I'm gonna go under the wrap of what they're actually worth because we need to basically sell these like right now. Really impatient, and I'm selling them for 49 million a piece. This is granted extremely low for what they're actually going worth, and to be honest, I'm waiting for the actual wrap to go down progressively, and they will eventually be worth exactly probably this amount at some point. But because I am running around everywhere like a weirdo, I want to go ahead and utilize absolutely everything as much as possible. Dude, I can't, I'm gonna go broke. I'm broke! I can't afford. Wait, I can afford just 2 more. Dude, the pain. I can't even buy. I can't buy the 2 that I need. That's okay. I bought a bunch. So we're investing our time into this right now, dude. I am actually officially broke. This is like going from corn on the cob kib to gift bags, 2 more huges. Okay, it looks like I sold one. I could buy that last 2 now. All right, bam. So I made 100 million gems. Now we can go ahead and move out of this area and go back. We're going for the biscuit, guys. This is it. This is like trading 101 right now. Officially back, and I am using 24 minutes of the glitch drives, and then I'm using the enchanted power, whatever they're called, and treasure hunter flags. Whether or not they actually work or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I do want that placebo of it maybe dropping a little bit more maples. So that's my goal for this update, is to essentially try to get as many things as fast as possible, go onto the trade hub and sell, get some gift bags, and get some more maple leaves so I can go ahead and upgrade absolutely everything as quick as possible. Now, again, remember, everything is going to lose value the more the update goes on. So of course, you know, you don't have to sell the huge that I just sold for 49 million gems, but if you wanted to sell relatively quick, yes, you want to put it down just a little bit under what it's actually worth. And of course, if you get these relatively quick, then yeah, for me, 49 million is 49 million. 100 million, dude, I would love that. So of course, I can afford to go ahead and lose that profit. So this is the advice that I give everybody here. Sell everything that you do not need and you will not miss. Progressively over time, you're going to get a lot of gems during this update as long as you play the game progressively and passively. For me, my goal is not to get a Titanic turkey at the end of the day. Farming this just for the gems alone is worth so much more to me than the actual Titanic. And that's just me because I want gems more over than the actual Titanic itself. And this is a great way to just basically get all the huges that you want from this update alone. So that's my advice to everybody. However you choose to play the new update is totally up to the discrepancy of every single player out there. I have this little section up here. I'm going to be picking our next winner for our last video's giveaway. So you get a signed pet. Congratulations. Now for today's question, obviously, we're going to go off of this video for the next upload. So how are you guys going to basically play this update? Are you going to try to get the Titanic, or are you going to basically sell every single little item that you get from this to get a bunch of gems and essentially become a billionaire at the end of the day? The next person that I pick in my next video upload, I will go ahead and give a huge pet out to. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video upload, and good luck to absolutely everybody out there. Like messing around with acorns.
Yeah.
Acorns.